Have you ever wondered why the backbenchers, the so-called troublemakers or daydreamers in class, often turn out to be the biggest success stories? What makes them defy the odds and achieve greatness in life? Today, we're diving into the secrets of why backbenchers succeed where others hesitate, and sharing the inspiring stories of three legendary personalities who were once backbenchers themselves. Albert Einstein. Often seen as a slow learner in school, Einstein was known for questioning traditional methods of education, which later led him to revolutionize science. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, India's missile man and former president, was a backbencher who struggled initially, but later excelled through his persistence and creativity. Bill Gates, a notorious backbencher, Gates skipped traditional learning methods, dropped out of Harvard, and went on to build Microsoft, becoming a tech pioneer. If you're a backbencher, or a guy who thought backbenchers are always a failure, then you should watch the video and also share them. The label of a backbencher. Stephen grew up in a modest family in a small town. His father was a factory worker, and his mother managed the household. While his elder brother excelled in academics, Stephen was the problem child, always at the back of the class, daydreaming, doodling, or staring out the window. The backbench stigma. In school, the last rows were reserved for those who didn't fit the mold, students labeled as inattentive, lazy, or troublemakers. Stephen didn't feel lazy. He felt misunderstood. His teachers labeled him as a lost cause, often calling him out in front of the class for not knowing answers. One day, the school principal organized a math competition. Stephen didn't even attempt to join, fearing humiliation. Watching his classmates win, Stephen realized he wasn't lacking intelligence, but the courage to try. The labels people impose on you don't define your worth. Your identity is shaped by how you respond to challenges. 2. The first spark. Leadership through adversity. Stephen's journey took a pivotal turn during a history group project, taking an unwanted role. The class had to split into teams for the project. No one wanted to work with Stephen, assuming he'd contribute nothing. But when the group leader fell sick, Stephen was reluctantly given charge. Nervously, he divided tasks, collected data, and presented the final project. To everyone's surprise, Stephen's group won the Best Presentation Award. His ability to think practically and delegate effectively earned praise. That day, he realized he could lead when others doubted him. Stephen later used this experience to apply for a leadership role in a college club, proving to himself that one success can fuel confidence for bigger opportunities. When life forces you into uncomfortable situations, embrace them. Challenges often uncover strengths you never knew you had. 3. Observation. Learning from the shadows. Sitting at the back of the classroom, Stephen had a unique perspective. While others ignored their surroundings, Stephen became an observer. The power of silence. He began to notice patterns, the way toppers structured their notes, how teachers emphasized certain concepts, which questions appeared frequently on tests. Stephen decided to mimic these strategies quietly. He started answering basic questions in class, catching his teacher's attention. His marks slowly improved, surprising everyone. In a class debate, Stephen analyzed his opponent's points and delivered a counterargument that impressed even the judges, despite being a quieter participant. Observation is a superpower. Often, those in the shadows have the clearest view of the game. 4. Dealing with criticism. The armor of resilience. Stephen's teachers often said, "You'll never amount to anything." At home, his parents compared him to his elder brother. This constant negativity crushed his confidence. During a particularly harsh parent-teacher meeting, his mother said, "Stephen may not excel now, but I know he's special in his own way." Those words ignited a spark in Stephen's heart. Someone believed in him. Instead of internalizing criticism, Stephen began treating it as feedback. He listed the things he was criticized for, like laziness and disorganization, and actively worked to improve. Slowly, he built resilience. Criticism is inevitable, but it's how you process it that matters. Learn to distinguish constructive feedback from baseless negativity. 5. Overcoming procrastination. A hard lesson learned. Stephen had the chance to apply for a prestigious art scholarship in his senior year of high school, but he procrastinated until the deadline passed. Watching his friend win the scholarship, Stephen felt deep regret. Stephen vowed never to let procrastination rob him of opportunities again. He started setting daily goals, using a planner, and breaking tasks into smaller steps. By the time finals arrived, Stephen was better prepared than ever. His improved time management not only boosted his grades, but also freed up time for creative pursuits like sketching. Procrastination doesn't just waste time, it wastes potential. Discipline is the bridge between dreams and reality. 6. Finding passion in creativity. Turning flaws into strengths. Stephen was notorious for sketching during lectures. Teachers saw it as a distraction, but Stephen saw it as an outlet for his emotions and ideas. One day, his school announced an art competition. Reluctantly, Stephen submitted his doodles. To his surprise, he won first place. This recognition boosted his confidence in his creative abilities. Stephen started offering small freelance design services online during college. By graduation, his side hustle turned into a full-fledged business. What others call distractions might be your hidden strengths. Embrace them and turn them into your unique advantage. 7. Taking responsibility. Growing from a boy to a man, Stephen's family couldn't fully support his college expenses. To pay for his tuition, he took up part-time jobs, delivering pizzas, tutoring, and working in retail. Managing work and studies taught Stephen resilience, time management, and the value of hard-earned money. Despite the pressure, he stayed focused on his long-term goals. Using his earnings and design skills, Stephen started a small graphic design firm. He marketed himself through social media and gradually built a loyal client base. By the time he graduated, his business was thriving. Responsibility is the foundation of maturity. When you take control of your life, you unlock endless possibilities. 8. Giving back, inspiring others to rise. Now a self-made man, Stephen reflected on his journey. He realized that his struggles as a backbencher taught him resilience, creativity, and problem-solving, skills that traditional education often overlooked. Stephen started a mentorship program for backbenchers, sharing his story and helping them discover their strengths. He spoke at schools and colleges, inspiring students to embrace their uniqueness. Stephen's mission was clear: to prove that success isn't about where you sit in class, but how you rise from challenges. True success lies in lifting others as you climb. Your story can be the catalyst for someone else's transformation. Stephen's journey from a shy backbencher to a confident entrepreneur is a testament to the power of perseverance, self-belief, and adaptability. His story reminds us that every setback is an opportunity to grow. Success comes from leveraging your unique strengths. Helping others amplifies your own success. No matter where you start, you can rewrite your story. Like Stephen, all it takes is courage, consistency, and the willingness to turn your weaknesses into strengths. This structure provides detailed storytelling and actionable lessons, ensuring it resonates with readers while maintaining a cohesive flow. Let me know if you'd like to refine specific parts or expand any section further.